Jets fans have endured years of frustration, but 2024 might have been one of the most disappointing seasons in recent memory. The year started with promise, but quickly unraveled into a series of bad decisions, internal conflicts, and an ownership more focused on interference than on building a competitive team. Woody Johnson, long criticized for his hands-on approach, was voted the worst owner in the NFL by the players themselves, an infamous distinction. But, to everyone's surprise, he finally admitted his mistakes and promised to change. Hiring Aaron Glenn as head coach signals a fresh start. But can Johnson truly step back and let his football staff do their jobs? That remains the biggest question hovering over the Jets as the offseason progresses. The quarterback position remains the biggest mystery for New York. Since Johnson took over the franchise, the Jets have failed to secure a true franchise QB, and 2025 doesn't seem like the year that will change. The team holds the 7th overall pick in the draft, and rumors suggest they might try to trade up to land one of the projected first-round quarterbacks, like Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. But the price to move up would be astronomical, potentially 2 first-round picks and 2 second-rounders, possibly even including Garrett Wilson or Breece Hall in the deal. That's a massive overpay for a quarterback class that lacks a generational prospect, like Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels from the previous year. Selling the franchise's future for such a gamble would be a catastrophic mistake. If the Jets truly want to build a competitive team for the long run, they must be smart with trades and free agency moves. Instead of mortgaging the future to move up in the draft, a more strategic move would be to acquire a player like Kerby Joseph, the Detroit Lions safety. Joseph would bring experience and familiarity with Aaron Glenn, having played under him in Detroit. This kind of move could help accelerate the culture shift Glenn is trying to implement, while immediately strengthening the defense without jeopardizing future assets. The Jets have numerous holes to fill, including linebacker, tight end, and wide receiver. Free agency and strategic trades can help address those needs without sacrificing years of valuable draft capital. Trading up in desperation for a quarterback might seem tempting, but it's an unnecessary risk for a team that still needs much more than just a new face under center. The 2025 offseason could define the Jets' future for years to come. Aaron Glenn has an opportunity to change the franchise's culture, but that requires patience and a calculated approach. Jets fans have suffered enough from empty promises and impulsive decisions. It's time for New York to build a real football team instead of gambling everything on one high-risk move.